Hey everyone, welcome to Millennium Computers online 5-minute tutorial series. Today's course is a quick introduction to the brand new table builder, and more importantly, answering the question, how do I build a table from an Excel spreadsheet? So here's the thing, I can't show you how to create a table and create a data entry page and all that cool stuff in a 5-minute video. I will let you know that there is a whole new series of tutorials available as part of the regular training video series that's going to walk you through each of those components in their own dedicated tutorial. But what I did want to do is give you a quick introduction to how easy it can be to create your own Oracle table right in Fast, either manually or using an Excel spreadsheet. And I think that's going to be probably the most intuitive and user-friendly way to approach this. So off the new Table Builder menu, let's go ahead and select Create Table from Excel File, and I'll give you a quick intro on how to do this. Of course, like any of our upload pages, you can either choose to drag a file into this white space or just simply browse your computer and find the file you wish to upload. Now, once you've found the table on your computer, and keep in mind this can be an Excel file with dedicated column titles, and this file can include or not include actual data as content. This could be a blank template that you want to use to format your new table, or it could actually be a data source that you're trying to insert as a populated and valid table to pull into Fast. Now, in future tutorials, we're going to talk in depth about how to take that table and turn it into a functional and super intuitive and user-friendly data entry page. But for now, we have to build that table, and to do that, let's go ahead and just click Upload. I happen to be in Fast HR, but this could be just as applicable in Fast Student or Fast Budget and Forecasting or Fast Finance. So first thing that's going to happen is it's going to add or upload the basic details from this spreadsheet, which include a generic table name. In this case, it's just pulled in a generic title based on the Excel file. We can certainly change that title to be something more intuitive. We need to designate whether or not this particular table contains a primary key. Now, primary key can be a tricky one, so I do encourage you to watch the full-length tutorials to really understand in full what we're asking here. But I'm going to suggest that 9 times out of 10, you're probably going to say no and allow Fast to insert a primary key for you. You can also choose to allow Fast to automatically insert user audit fields. This is a great time saver on the table side, and then allows you on the data entry side to keep track of who is actually inserting data to this Fast report and who is making end user edits. The final step is going to be the formatting of our table. The primary key has already been identified. The index column is going to remain empty by default, but you can choose to index one or more fields on this table. Typically, you're going to index those columns that you ultimately plan on using as filter options on your data entry page. The column names are going to default in from that spreadsheet we've just imported. Pretty straightforward, but if you want to change the title, you can go ahead and do that now. Just don't change the title or the data type for any of those user audit fields that Fast has automatically inserted. That's going to cause it to not work correctly. So we'll leave those as is. I can change any of the titles that I've created because they're just simply labels on the column. I can also change the data type. There are 3 data types in this dropdown: date, number, and varchar 2. You need to choose this according to the type of data that's going to be collected in these cells. For certain data types, you'll also have to specify a precision or length. Notice when I changed this column to number, I have a required field of precision. Here you need to choose the number of digits, total, and before and after the decimal that you'd like users to be able to insert. For any varchar fields, you need to specify the length. The length refers to the total number of characters that can be entered by the end user. You also need to specify whether any columns can't be null. In other words, does the user have to include data here to save that row? You can also choose to include column comments, and you can also use the data entry grid, obviously, to undo any changes, to manually insert additional line items to this table. And if you're ready to actually save this and create your table, just go ahead and click Create Table. Now we've created our actual table, and all that really means is the blank grid that can be used now either in the query builder or the data entry page builder. Now, most commonly, this is going to be used now in the data entry page builder wizard, using the wizard that allows us to create our own custom data enterable page right in the FAST application. If you have any questions or you'd like to schedule some training to learn more about this new feature, just send me a quick email. In the meantime, check out the videos, and thanks for joining us for this How Do I tutorial.